Hey everyone, welcome to my channel again, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Baby Nazgul by iFlight. As you can see here, it looks super cute, little tiny Nazgul looking thing. Tell you a little bit about the spec now. You've got 0802 XING Nano motors here. You've got the Cadex Ant 800 TVL camera. You've got the all-in-one stack, which is also made by iFlight. Has a built-in D8 receiver and a 50mW VTX there. To be honest with you, the 50mW VTX is slightly disappointing. Especially my one has, as you can see, got the Crossfire on there, so range was not an issue in that way. But in terms of the video, it was cutting out a bit quicker than I would have really wanted it. I think at least 100 milliwatts would have been much better with this. So what do you get in the box? Apart from the quad, got a little screwdriver. You've got a 1-port charger for the PH2 batteries and a couple of screws and bits and bobs, and you also get one set of props extra, which is the orange color, which was the ones which were in most of the promo pics. Personally, I went with these two batteries. I tried both of these out, the GMB 300 milliamp one and the 380 milliamp. I think this actually replaced this. They both weigh the same, I think just over 8 grams, but this one outperformed. These were actually quite old, and as you'll see in some of the videos, as soon as I put them on, they would be showing the low battery warning. The quad itself weighs 26 grams, or maybe just over 26 grams. I was getting with the batteries the 300 milliamps around 3 minutes and about 4 minutes with the 380 milliamp. If I was thrashing it around continuously, I would get probably about 2 minutes, and cruising 3 to 4 minutes. So what's my verdict on this, and what's my pros and cons about this? Firstly, I really like the way it looks. The way it's been put together, really good, with the carbon fiber on the front and the back. This took a few hits and handled it really well. I like the components that they've used, the Cadex Ant, the way it's been positioned here with the TPU. The all-in-one is good. You've also, these motors here are great for this. I had more power than I required at some situations, especially indoors. It was really good and very, very thrusty. Outdoors also handled it really well, as you'll see in the videos, and I'll explain what I did in the 2 different videos so you can see and analyze for yourself. The one thing I really didn't like, as I mentioned before, is the VTX. I think at least 100 would have been better than the 50 milliwatts. I know it's a weight thing as well, but I don't know, I'm going to try and see if I can actually give it a little tweak, maybe add something on there, but because it's so light, any grams added to this is gonna make a difference. As we said, it's 26 grams all in. Batteries I used were about 8 grams and it handled that well. So I've got 2 videos coming up. One is outdoors. Unfortunately, since I've had this for the last few days, every day has been above 10 miles an hour winds here. Probably around 12 to 14, maybe even 15 miles an hour winds. I tried to find a spot which there was some less winds to try and give it a fly. I don't know how much it was reduced in terms of wind where I was, but it was still a little bit too breezy for this, which was causing it to kind of oscillate at some points, as you'll see in the video. But in the indoors, you can see it's very smooth and it handled it really well. So you've got the outdoor flight. Tried to chuck it around as much as I could, and you can see that it handled it really good, and it's quite actually fun to fly. The only thing is, as you can see, when I'm flying, I keep going back and forward within that small area of space, and the reason for that is the VTX would near enough cut out if I went any further. The second video is indoors in a basement, which in a way made the 50 milliwatts better. I don't know how that works. I don't know, probably maybe it was not going outside of that area which I was in, so the signal was pretty good there. It was really rapid down there. I wasn't even going above 50% throttle. I think full throttle in a no wind situation really makes this tiny little quad go quite fast. Overall, I really liked it. I like the way it flies. I really like the motors and how much power they give to this little quad. My biggest gripe with this is the VTX, as I said, especially in the locations which I have access to. They're very crowded, full of buildings, full of trees and things like that, and it wasn't really handling it well. I'm going to wrap this up now and not take up too much of your time. Big thank you to everyone for your comments and all the support that you've been giving me. Please carry on subscribing and liking if you're enjoying my content, and hopefully I'll see you soon.